Hello and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program Reborn. The next few episodes will be rather chill, as you've maybe noticed, but it's reasonable because our funds are pretty low from past launches, and yeah, we really need to stack up on that. So therefore, we will launch a few normal missions and even launch some off camera because I know how boring and annoying it can get. So, regardless of this, we will still launch a Corp 4 rocket today, and before we do that, we're accepting a few contracts. So first launch was a Prometheus free rocket as usual, which we will see rare now because, like I said, I will do those off camera now. But yeah, this one went absolutely fantastic and successful. So we landed it, conducted our experiments, and we were good to go with the nice sunset in the background. So after that, I've accepted a few more contracts, and as you can see on our map is looking much more colorful. This is because I'm currently testing out a new mod which separates satellite communication, constellation you could say. Therefore, the Soviet Union will have their own version and we will. So after that, it was time for a more heavier contract to do, as you can see on your screen. This was to deploy a 1.25 meter fairing foundation on the sea, and hence our Prometheus 3 rocket isn't able to do that due to its small size. We will fly our mini terminal once again, not the jet version that we built a few episodes ago, but instead the propeller version. Because if we were to use the jet engines, we would not want them to get mixed up with water, because then we will lose a lot of fun. So the propeller plane will do, and it can be easily recovered either way. It was very hard to control, I had to admit, because just of the simplicity that this plane has, and yeah, it's really hard to steer, so we might have to take this plane out of service, even though it hasn't even flown that much times. But then again, we also have a better version now available. And there we have Splashdown. So I quickly conducted all my experiments that I needed to do, and after that we were ready to recover the vessel. After that, I've did some more contracts, including all sorts of stuff, ranging from sending data from Earth back to Earth, or also sending back data to Earth from Moon. This allowed us to gain some funds again, and therefore we could now go ahead and launch our Corp 4 rocket that was anticipated today. This rocket is designated to fly in between the orbits of Earth and Venus to support as a sort of communication satellite. So I've quickly modified one satellite and it was ready for launch. I've also added a few new features to the rocket itself, including an separator solid fuel booster on the booster engines, so once they cut off and they separate, they won't be in our way. But other than that, I have also added something to the rocket itself on the third stage, I believe, yeah, which are 2 parachutes and a few batteries, because indeed we will attempt to actually recover the stage. So enough talking, let's get right to the launch. As you could see, we successfully saved our third stage there. It survived re-entry and our parachutes deployed successfully. So after this was done, our satellite was now in orbit and on its way to its interplanetary trajectory. After that burn was completed, we were done with this episode. So I think that should be it for this episode. Sorry for it being kind of short, but thank you guys for watching and I hope I see you guys next episode. Bye bye.